No time to plot from Stereo Lore. Welcome to the Worldbuilding the Virtual Isles podcast. Uh, I never actually did this on on a podcast episode because, yeah, it is just what it is. So this is what happened in the latest session, and basically, well, I guess not the latest session to when this goes up, but it's more just about uh, this is what was going on when they last played. So currently we have this MIA character over here. The party is never found them. I have this section now to where yeah, MIA. Yeah, hi. Here's a tiefling that is literally just been missing, basically. Then we have uh three unconscious people, basically. Such as Onsort, Hops, and then Wretched. And then we do have a fifth MIA being William Greenbus because he did teleport out. Uh, why did I bring that all up? Well, the table name was more just some because it was there. Some of these other things are just creatures of the dungeon. And I might move that down to the lower tier. Because there are other reasons to desire it to be, a bit lower. So, obviously, I'm going to be wanting to plan it more around the boss room. I don't mind the forest being here. But I'm going to move this over so I can start getting over to where I'd be making the maps. Actually, hold on. Let me get updated creatures. Okay, so I got the creatures that I'm wanting. And funny enough, I went through it, and apparently with the what were my filters? So I put filter to 3 to 10 forest for tiny, small, medium, and large size classes. Apparently all of those are just in the monster bag. All the ones that were particularly interesting. They just were in the monster manual. So yeah, luckily for me that was the case. Now, my work is not done. My work is definitely not done. Because I'm not... do want to filter it. So... I definitely do want to make sure that they do get some things. I feel a phase spider is going to be a very interested creature. Because if I recall correctly, a phase spider can not only be on the ceiling, for reference, but actually, let me go and double check on all this lore. I'm used to some of the other hotkeys, but yeah. So a phase spider can be ethereal, so that is something that is to be concerned about. Now, this is a dungeon, right? So I do kind of want to deal with an underground section because for this, it doesn't really make sense for a dungeon to be higher up, I guess. And because it's a new dungeon, I do say that it would make sense that one of the ways that it does try to go and get more powerful and more protected core is to dig into the earth. So, for the most part, you're not going to see too many dungeons be in the same general area. So for the most part, if they want to dig down, they can. And the main reason why I don't overfill my why I don't just have to be oh yeah, every single area has a dungeon and stuff like that. You really yeah, really just don't do that because why do something like that if it doesn't even particularly matter? I guess is the proper term. So yeah. So it would be about the 4th room. So wait, so 5, 1 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know it doesn't do this way, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's about a 5x5 room down here. Now these ones would be a little bit more stony, so they very much should not have a visual into other rooms, basically. Like, you definitely could have seen it with the other ones, but, like, not this time. Not this time. But, anyway. Actually, do I want to go up to large? Because large would also make sense. You know what? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, now it's a large one. So part of it is the symmetry type thing, but the other part about it is the fact that, like, definitely off of, like, what the dungeon recently learned, I could figure that, like, part of what they might have done is they might have seen about, like, okay, so how can I get something to burrow that can, like, dig through other things, basically. And so, with that, one of the things that might have come up would have been, like, a sapphire drive. So, yeah, to be fair, a sapphire dragon, I might go and have it be that it does have a sapphire dragon, and probably when it use it for reference, like it might use it at the end. Like, if they get to the core, then yes, it might use it. But, like, in general, it's not going to use that. So, then there's that. Let's see, so, I'm gonna make a note of the, room 1 check. Because I usually, like, I do say that it makes sense for that to be there. And, like, it does make sense that the dungeon would probably not want somebody that's, like, incredibly weak and was just barely capable to be, like, you know, on the other floor, or to complete the other floor, to kind of, like, be here, basically. Like, the phase spider will probably murder whoever comes down here unprepared. So there's that. Now, to be fair, like I said, with medium stuff, like, that can be anywhere, or I don't really care. But it will be specifically, like, just generally other areas. Actually, might be, with some cases, like, depending on what I want to defend, it might be better to have it be just, like, one. In theory. Because, like, actually, no, it would be more like having 2. Hmm. To be fair, also, it does depend about, like, do I want to have it be the, like, some of the enemies are deemed invisible, basically. Because that could be fun. That could be fun. And like, there's just invisible enemies, basically, and like, uh, well, yeah, like invisible enemies or enemies just like shrouded in darkness. Hmm, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Oh wait, but I forgot that there's warlock people here. They would just see through that. Well, not so much that they themselves will see through it, but it's more just like I look over at that darkness. It's like you see some man trying to hide, and he's clearly not hidden. And then like everybody else looks over at the darkness, like you see nothing. It's like, oh, so he just sees it through the darkness, basically, from like an invocation type thing. So yeah, it's like it's whatever, basically. Hmm. Maybe have a slit though. Uh oh, maybe have a slit. That might be a interesting idea. Uh, that would be nice. That would be mean though. I'm not sure if I want to be that mean though. I could. I definitely could, but I'm not sure if I want to. Um. So probably do this and this because I don't want them to necessarily be going up at this point. I don't mind it being bigger than the other one because like it's underground, like they can expand it. It, but like this one, I do say that they probably might have gotten told at some point about like getting treasure or basically like some adventurers complaining and like in the thing about like I well some more powerful adventurers that came here to kind of like see it basically like she might have come down and said so like hey quit trying to destroy me. It's like uh, well sorry but like there's no loot here. We don't know what to do here. uh, we thought about taking the crystals simply because that we at least get something. And hi, here's the case. But that obviously does pose the question about when and where do I want the dungeon stuff. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna place the warlord and stuff over here. Uh, so yeah, sorry, I mean, but wanting to be symmetrical. Um. So yeah, basically my plot here would be like the warlord is kind of like right over there. The devastator is probably like over there. Maybe watching in from like the next room over. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Like they don't have to be in the same room. Um, so like you have to be like yeah, like the devastator is like over there basically, or around this corner, basically able to shoot kind of like over into this room, and the captain is like over here. I think he has melee. So like yeah, he needs to be physical. But he's basically going to be keeping them away from like this guy over here, to where like he can just do like tons and tons of damage. And so that's the main thing. Um, we still have not gone into like some of the more powerful stuff or the boss. Uh, so yeah, there's that. Might want to at some point go and expand it, but well, I will expand it if I need to. Like I'll move it over here if I need to. I don't fully know if I want to do that though, but we'll see. Uh, Now, for reference about why you go and have it be like shorter hallways, it's like I if I want something on a wall, I'll be real, I could just easily place it on the wall of a room. Like it does not matter. Uh, so yeah, I just have like one tile hallways is specifically for the fact that like it just makes it easier. Uh, it's why like uh yeah, it's why I like the room that they come down, which was like the boss room of the previous time. Um, I have it be like just there, and then after that, like everything just kind of like goes through. So yeah, it is what it is, really. But anyway, so we got the hobgoblin and yeah, double room. Okay, so the main stuff that where did I want some of the other things to be? Because some of the other things, like, yeah, I don't mind them being just like as like drops for other things. I think I would want the I think I would want it to be like yeah, we're probably getting 3 people here. So I'll be wanting the Pixie, Wonderbringer, Revenant, and Werebear. So basically let me make a note. Let me make a note of all those for loot. Basically, the main reason why I want to make sure that I mark them all for loot is the fact that, then I can make sure that I plot accordingly. Such as, like, yeah, like, this is another empty room. This here, oh, frick. And Independence Studios is going to be annoying. I hate when it does that. I really don't want it. Yeah, the only thing I hate about Dungeon Painting Studio is like if you select it and then it doesn't want to do it, like yeah, you're going to basically make it a 0, because otherwise it's not going to show anything. Great. I'm gonna say this does a entirely opposite thing, so that basically moves over into like a dead end, kind of. But in where the hobgoblin is like uh uh yeah, I'm gonna make mark that the devastator can go up. Basically uh uh yeah, bottom left for the Pixie Wonderbringer. I'm gonna go for that. I could be wrong. Maybe I change it later, but I'm wanting to say that the Pixie Wonderbringer is like down over here. Actually, that does mean that like I could make it to where it's a 1 block gap. Yeah, I'm gonna make a 1 block gap. Cause like, really you only want it to be like, yeah, like you don't need every single thing to make it to where like all creatures can go through it. It's just that if you're wanting other creatures to go through it, you're going to want a you're going to want a actual thing to do so. So like, for example, like, getting a yeah, like getting a huge creature like out of the way, maybe, like, sure, that makes sense. Like getting it to where like it blocks the way out from the treasure room. Like, okay, sure, that also may make sense, but uh, really, like, really, the dungeon will place one thing there, and if it does, then it can expand it rather than fill it. Like typically, it's going to be placing in like a medium or something thing there. The other one's probably going to be like the 2 block gaps there. Anyway, let's start having them be linked up. Actually, wait. Nothing says I can't have it be that there's. Well, so yeah, I'm gonna mark the no demonic is dude. I originally planned for him to be like the boss style thing of the dungeon, but I'm gonna plot for him to be like in this room over here. Yeah, it's close to the other loot one. But part of why I want it to be there is so that it actually does match up, basically. Uh, they might as well go. Oh, oh no, it just does it anyway. Okay, cool. Oh no, I just selected at the same point, I think. Like, yeah. Oh. So. Oh, okay, so I did make. Yeah, I did make it, like, off. Uh. Oh, wait. I forgot that I just selected all to move it like 1 tile down. Um, oh, great. So, I'm gonna make this into the core room up over here. So basically, like, one of the upper left things was like a safe zone. Now it's a core. Actually, the other one probably would also have a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna make it so that that's a 2. Like, it's a 2 path wall into the boss room. And that's where like the thing is. So like, yeah, basically, like, yeah, the treasure's there. if they want to go and piss off the dungeon and get to where, like, hey, by the way, here's a bunch of things coming right at you as you're probably weak. Either take him down or start running. If it really wants to be pissed off, like, oh hey, it probably has things up there waiting for you because you tried to murder it. Don't piss off dungeons. They might go. It might go very, very badly for you. I'm going to do. I'm going to reverse engineer it, actually. So, obviously, I want to go and have it be that, like, they. I obviously want it to be like right over here or something. Is like the mid boss. So I'm going to make it so that, like, he's a medium, right? Yeah, he's a medium. No, actually, I want it to be on the, I want the lost tile to be on the right side. Because I want it to, or the top side, depending on which side you're facing him from. Because I do want it to be, like, a little bit of a surprise. So that would mean that was there with the 5 right before. So we still have 2 more loot things to place down. I have a Revenant and a Werebear that I'm wanting to place down. So this kind of seems like it would be the Revenant one. And so there's that. Basically, then at that point, it would make sense that would lead like that. So basically, like, from the 2 in the upper, like from the center of the room, center of the dungeon, kind of, with the, well, assuming that's a 5x5, like the center room, with like, from top to bottom, 2 and 3, on the right, having that path, like a 5x5 room into like a 3x1 hallway and symmetrically in the center, and then 3 5x5 rooms, each connected by like a center or 1 to like 1x3, like, yeah, that I think suffices for it. Like you said, I might go and skip on the Oni and the I might skip on the Oni and the Warlord. So yeah. To be fair, I might also skip on the Owlbear and the Stone Defender because, yeah, just it is what it is. How long before I go and get this up? I don't know. I just want. I do prefer to go and get this done before the players. Partly because this is kind of like a its own thing. It's not like, oh hey, yeah, it has to be like done before. So, it is what it is. So obviously the yeah, like I'm gonna say that the null is left center, because why not? And then obviously the Eldrin is the bot. Wait, did it actually? Oh no, Eldrin. Yeah, no, I was about to write with Eldrin, because it's like the creature is Eladrin, and it's fine to remove the A. I don't know why. Uh, um, that said, though, I don't really like the idea of this. Maybe I do just have it be that, like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know whether or not how to improve it, right? Because, like, uh, one thing I do say, or say about one person is like, yes, they might not be, well, yeah, yeah, they're kind of dumb, like, for the logical and mathematics side. I do say they're great artistically. So, like, I do feel that if I got their help here, I would definitely be able to, like, get this designed in a way that was not as complicated, but yet also at the same time, like, you know, they, like, at the same time, like, I feel like it would match up. Because it's one of those things, right, where it's like, seeing the reverse engineering, I'm seeing a problem. Because, like, I made a decent amount of choices on the bottom side, but due to the other previous choices, there's like no choice on the top path. So yeah, like, how does that work really? Uh, like, I I don't particularly know about it. Cause like, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I might also switch out the Revenant for like the Warlord or something like that. Like, really, it depends about like uh who's doing it, where, etc., etc. But like, mm, um, it is what it is, basically. Uh, I may not go and do like the massive horde, but I'll see about what I want to give my players with the hordes later, or maybe I just bring it over again and start plotting the lore after the loot and stuff after I get it. So first off, I do kind of want to play, like, I do kind of have to plan where the like various things are, because obviously if I don't plan where they're at, then it's like, well, now I'm screwed, right? Like, uh, part of why part of why it's here is the fact of just it being itself. Actually, you know what's, some of these might actually be better as like the upper boss, as because like the troll, right? Like, uh, yeah, like the troll will be better on the bottom floor, because I don't think that like, yeah, he's not gonna be like really as useful on the top. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not gonna be really that much useful no matter where he's at, but he's gonna be more useful on the bottom. Partly is for the fact that they can't burn it, but yeah, it is what it is. So do I just have an empty room or a false room? I could, because based off of this, something that does jump out to me is like right above the room with the phase spider. Make a 5x5 room with a treasure thing. and then make a 2x1 hallway going up to the very top, and the the 5x5 room from that you enter by the 2x1 hallway. That's where the werebear is, but that also does give 3 rooms without a choice. I usually like having a choice like every 2 rooms, because like you don't want to have yeah, actually might as well go and connect it. Like you don't want to. Oh, whoops. Wait a minute. I'm gonna make that into a rest area. Actually, if that's a rest area, do I want to? Because that does give them the decision. Like, they can either continue on stuff. Yeah, this is why I said that, like, I feel like they would be able to, like, help with things like this. Like, do they know about anything about D&D? No. No, not at all. I do not think that they would help with D&D. I do not think they would be able to help me with this DM work that I'm doing. But would they help me? Do I feel like they would help me be able to help me map it? Funny enough, yes, I do feel like they might actually be able to help me map it. But yeah, it is what it is. For reference, I'm not like I would bring them on, but like I don't think they would want to talk to me. So it is what it is. Is so. Anyway, moving on. And so obviously I have to connect it. Like like I don't want it to be just that like okay, your first 4 rooms are kind of like decided for you, and then you get like choice of, hey, do you want to go up for fights or do you want to go to the left for fights? It's like, to me that's not really that, you know, good or useful. Like I don't say that that's like particularly good either. Oh yeah, like it is what it is. Um, um, um. I'm not sure if I want to do that then. And like I do know that like D&D type hallways is not really necessarily the best for like, hey, let's have a diagonal way into the room. So yeah, like it is what it is basically. But yeah. Uh, what else do I say would be good here? Or maybe I just export and start playing it now. I think that might be a play. So let me export it and like see about like visually where things are at right now. Maybe I like it. Okay, so now that this is uploaded, let me go and get into it. All the things would be there. So the null would help if I was on the right layer. Wait, no, the null would be there. In order this, I'll go and cover it up later. As of right now, you can just look through like everything. I don't really care. Yeah. Devastator would be about there. There. So yeah, for reference, I am looking to see if one of my players comes in. If my players start coming in, then like yeah, I might go and talk to them. But otherwise, like yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this. Might switch down to Woodwood. And yeah, I think I kind of want to do that. Like the Woodwood would be a similar thing, but the main thing is the fact that the Woodwood actually wouldn't be like there. Like here there wouldn't be as much fire for it to be dealing with. Because like part of what what the players don't realize is that they're making the dungeon stronger as they teach it things. So like they realize it's about like, oh hey yeah, we can easily block this path. We can easily make it to where like, hey, these things that deal with fire or rather that can't deal with fire, like yeah, they can't go through here. There. So this one I will place on a GM layer. I'm gonna place it as that. So yeah, this thing has this thing is gigantic, basically. I'm gonna place it like right there. It's probably like on the ceiling and ethereal, so it's gonna be hard to see. What point is its reach? Alright, so they have about 15-foot ceilings here. So they basically go down about like, I think, let's see, floor would be 5, just for the integrity of it. Then 15, so yeah, they would go down about 20 feet. They have to climb down the ladder about 20 feet. And then basically when it's like, oh hey, here's somebody that's there, it's like, yeah. I will say that I can do like it's not gonna be that big of a deal, basically. But yeah. Like the face fire can be annoying. What else? Okay, so okay. Do I need a warlord or do I just need like the captain? Yeah, there it is. So this guy would be about there. Forgot that he would be on the GM layer. I don't need him on the GM layer. I can have him on the top layer. That one I specifically want to have on the GM layer just because it's a unique to roll one, so they wouldn't know about it. Technically. So let's go with the Pixie. Wait, Pixie Queen? No frick. Hold on. Okay, I'll be real. The Pixie Queen thing from the Monster Manual Expanded thing actually kind of sucks. The main reason I say that kind of sucks is the fact that it quite literally can only run away. It has no actions to do anything useful in combat. It literally can just turn invisible, and that is it. So yeah, definitely don't think I'm gonna ever use Pixie Queen. I might get curious about it at some point later again, but no, I'm absolutely not going to ever use it again. And anyway, so let's go through some of the other ones. So yeah, gonna make it that way. There it goes, like that. Cool, that thing is that. Let's shoot. Okay. So now we go for the Eldarin. The one that I mainly was looking and eyeing was as probably the Monsters and Waivers one, yeah. I'll place them there for now. But yeah, they're going to deal with a lot of HP here. But like, to be fair, they're not. They were not really supposed to be like collecting all of this. It's kind of barren. Like, to be fair, this is a short path, so like it kind of makes sense. Up over here is like a long path. So maybe it does make sense to have an Owlbearer and Stone Defender in here. Or Hobgoblin Warlord. Yeah, I think the Hobgoblin Warlord will make them earn their less. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like, if they can't deal with him, then like, ultimately, like, whether or not he's able to surprise them is no big deal. You know, but yeah, it is what it is. To be fair, like, the safe room is really not going to be technically like safe. Like they can, the monsters still can like deal with them inside of there if they really want to, but they don't have to. And this is what I was saying, like, sometimes like knowing what is there actually does help, basically. Because it's kind of one of those things where it's like, to a slight extent with decision paralysis, they kind of do want to go, like, this way, but also at the same time, like, this doesn't really help. Yeah. So, back to this. Because to be fair, like, decision paralysis is something very common with players. You know what, actually? Speaking of a safe room, I'm going to make it so that right down here was a safe room. So basically after that, kind of match it, like, yeah, do 5x5 up there, kind of just like, from the like 5x5 stair. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that. And like I said, this is why I do like occasionally, like, just doing things like this. Okay, so I might want want to see about trying to figure out what's wrong with my D drive or something, because it just don't want to have it. Doesn't stop having errors while saving. So anyway, I'm gonna have to change the settings for this because obviously I don't need the height. I think. Yeah, I don't need the height. But this is now up to, I think, 39. And so yeah, let me go and get this uploaded. Okay, so now that that's up, time to delete the old one. Yes, I know, don't care. 50 page. What? Oh, whoops. So I had 4 extra tiles. It was 35. Okay. So let me go quickly fix that. Then that's something that I don't like about the fix to page, like or fit to page. Like I kind of wish that I could scale it to the page. Which basically. What is what it is. Okay, so with that now, what do I have left? So the werebear is going to be up on top. It's replacing the it's replacing the wood as the boss of the actual forest. Because yeah, let's not have the thing that's weak to fire be where there's a forest fire capable to be broken out and stuff like that. So yeah, different. They might go and show up to that forest and immediately have a sign that says, "To those that tried to burn this, you're dead." Uh, like yeah, they might be like, I think the dungeon's kind of pissed off at us. It's like, yeah, well, I wonder what that, what was the first clue there? But yeah, uh, like technically I could make it. Technically I could make it to the wood entrance is like over there. Do I? Do I do that? Because like that would mean that they do have a choice, like after 2 rooms. Because yeah, like there's that. But like, to be fair, part of the thing with this is the fact that like it's a more linear thing, I guess. So yeah, like it is what it is. Yeah, I don't like the idea of an owlbear down here. I would like the stone defender because at least then it has cover, or it can have cover. I love the idea that it's just like, yeah, don't depend on something built by a gnome. Yeah, let's just go and make it like right there. But yeah. Okay. So this is it for the forest dungeon, I think. Or rather, I think this is it for like anything else. So, like to be fair, I can search up like treasure with this. I don't really know. I don't know why I looked for a treasure and it's like there. Where was that? Yeah, sure. Like, I don't, like, I'll be real. This is less about the, thing that, like, oh yeah, there's a mimic there. It's more just about, like, yeah, no, I just wanted to show that there's treasure there. So, yeah, you guys can go after it. Because, like, uh, why, why might you go, after, well, why might you go towards something that would, you know, be like an obvious fight if there's like no obvious reward when the players would act, well, when the characters would see it? Because, like, you already know that Wretched, he would not even care about this revenant. He would just 100% go over there and deal with it. Like, he would just 100% go and try to run for the treasure, not even care about the revenant. It's like loot first, or fight later with his mind, typically. So yeah, like he will literally just provoke the opportunity attack if he can, or if it needs to. Oh, like he does not care. uh, so yeah, it is what it is, and yeah. I definitely do say that I thought I would be taking a little bit longer on this. It's like, yeah, did, is this the actual stop block? No, that's, cause like, yeah, is that the actual stop block? No. Okay, cool. Cause yeah, I try to go and have it be that, like, whenever I'm doing a session on Roll20, like, I always have the, stat blocks, basically. Cause, like, yeah, it makes no sense. So, this thing, I'm gonna move the the null and the wood onto the next layer. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move the troll to the GM layer. So I'm gonna move just like the other. I guess I should do the plans for like the actual forest dungeon. So let's do the werebear basically, because obviously werebear is going to be the important thing that they're fighting for the next fight, basically. Okay. Where we're at, I can leave where it's at. The Devastator, I almost want to change out where that is. Because maybe I do go and just like, yeah, actually, let's say I can't do that. So, Hobgoblin Iron Shadow. Then right behind it, a Devastator. Or more specifically, like those two. No, actually, room before. That way, if they fire, that way they can't fireball yeah, if they try to fireball the room that they did previously, then yeah, one, they piss off the dungeon more. Two, does nothing. Like they just wasted the spell slot. So yeah, it is what it is. I should probably move that off. That way I don't need to worry about it. But yeah. Yeah, probably a were-tiger over here. Didn't do it last time. Werewolf. right over there. So these first upper left three for this dungeon, it's been established that that's like a no fight zone. So yeah, well, it's more like it will not place creatures there. Technically, like if I place rabbits or other things that it's like, surely humans don't find this as evil and threatening, right? Right? Who knows if they do? But like, I assume that it's like I assume that Mara probably would have been called about it. It's like, hey, I thought you said that there's nothing, no one would attack us or be harmful over there. It's like, we weren't, oh, you're told that. Then it's like, because it goes over, it's like, yeah, that's not what it is. There's, and she would probably, like, show her badge to get to the core and basically, like, do all the other stuff from there. But the whole point about, like, these is the fact that, like, it's supposed to be something that would be, like, wearing them down slightly, that, like, a dungeon might use to kind of, like, defend itself. But at the same time, like, not something that's, like, so by far, like, out of the way from them that, like, you're not going to be getting it, really. So, yeah. It is what it is. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. If you want to see me yap about a bunch of other things, like, yeah, just come to my Twitch. Like, I'll yap about, like, any sort of thing that you can really think of. Like, I'll yap about D&D especially. If you have an idea for something that you want me to talk about, like, feel free to say down in the comments about it. But yeah, I do have a lot of fun making these. I do enjoy this side of D&D because, like, one person talked about the fact that, like, I chose to be the forever DM, and it's like, yeah, it's like it's a weird thing, like, from, like, a player, well, like, a normal person standpoint of D&D. But, like, frankly, I love things like this. Like, I love making insert thing here that I get to see, like, what do people go and decide is their main purpose to interact with. So it's like, yeah, like, you want to, like seduce insert thing here? Cool. Go ahead and try. We'll see about how well that goes for you. But, yeah. It is what it is. If you want to see yeah, if you want to go and take a look at the software that I more recommend for making maps and stuff, I do have that linked in the description of YouTube. Before watching that there. Like I said, I'm not sure about if I'm ever uploading these to, like, some other platform, but it is what it is. However, with all that, I will ultimately see everyone when I next see you all.